You have unsightly mold, mildew, and moss on your siding. Let's see if we can clean that up. There are tons of siding washes on the market today. This one says 30-second results. Let's put it to the test. Instructions could not be simpler. It says hook up an ordinary garden hose, which is typically 5/8 inch. You're going to screw it in here. This product was half the cost of the leading brand, so let's see if it will work. And then you have a little adjuster nozzle here, off, clean. So that's the product, and you have a rinse option on the back side, or you could just take it off and go back to a normal garden sprayer. The product says do rinse off after it's done its cleaning. You do not want to leave it on long term, it says. The product claims to reach 24 feet. We shall see. I have the ugly moss mildew there, but up high, I'm going to climb on that roof. I actually have lichen or something growing. I think I might have to get a ladder to get up there. I'm not sure yet. This is the selector where you can select product to be sprayed off, and then the other side there's just a rinse option as well, which is just going to be clear water. Okay, the product says 30 seconds. I've given it 1 minute. I'm generous that way. And believe it or not, I don't know if you can see it on screen, but I already see lots of cleaning. The moss mildew stains are actually much improved, and I haven't even sprayed it off yet with water. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but the siding looks fantastic. All the moss and mildew is gone. That product looked like a dream. It was half the cost of Wet and Forget. Okay, that was mold on siding. Mold is pretty easy to remove, right? But what about moss over here by the roof line? This is moss on the north side, and I think that's going to be a little bit tougher to remove. So let's put it to the test. 30 seconds. The other one had 60 seconds. Did a fantastic job. Let's test it out. Years of moss on the north side. Reaching pretty far too. Look at that. I think you could even do yourself. It's up here if you want. Be careful not to spray in the attic though. Okay, now with the convenience of this nozzle, you can go from product to off and then to rinse. I know I should rinse from the top down. I'm just too curious to see how good that moss is going to come off of there. It's coming. You don't want a power washer on your shingles. That'd be too much force. You can do damage. This is just garden hose pressure. All right, now I'll start at the top. It's definitely removing the moss, although easier on the siding, comes right off, but on the shingles it definitely sticks, but does remove it. Maybe I'll do a second coat or let it set longer. It sticks so good as it rinses off, it's hard to actually get a cleaner rinse, but it's definitely working. Okay, on the siding results, instant results are within seconds. Clean siding, super easy and effective. Shingles, it is removing the moss. It is coming off. Anywhere you're seeing moss now, it's just a little bit stuck on there. It's loose, but it needs to come off. They need to do another wash, but it is working. Definitely tougher on shingles to get clean than siding. Siding was easy. Made in USA, 30-second siding outdoor cleaner, also kills mold and mildew. Would I buy it again? Yeah, I would. It was near instant results on siding. This is vinyl siding. I think aluminum would be pretty good too. It also says it can work on masonry and stucco and things like that. On roofs, it did work, but it took a little bit more elbow grease.